preparing all the future NCOs.
Yeah. Welcome to Operation Swift Response 2, which is part of the Black.A campaign. It's the second mission, and it's a continuation on the operation we ran 2 weeks ago. So, situation. After a successful assault and seize operation on the villages of Uski and Supuelto, NATO forces effectively secured the westernmost of Virolati. This move established a united front in the west, thwarting Russian plans to secure the main supply route and its surrounding villages in an attempt to delay NATO forces long enough for their larger formations to arrive. The decisive victory of 7th Cavalry not only bolstered the Allied morale, but also disrupted the Russian plan of gaining a strategic foothold at an early stage, tipping their momentum in favor of NATO. With the confidence in our success, Allied headquarters has ordered air assaults to be carried out across the entire front, aiming to capitalize on the advantage before heavier Russian forces can arrive. Country information is still Virolati. It's dense forest, big open fields. Röda, you're hot miking.
Oh shit, sorry.
No worries. Yeah, it's big open fields with modern infrastructure and small population centers. So time of day is 700 local, so it's gonna be early morning and it's gonna be light outside. There is little fog with medium visibility and temperature is around 12 Celsius. The key areas are still the hydrogen plant, the town of Virolati, and the airfield called Objective Airfield to the northeast. Next slide is operation situation. So this is where we're gonna be today. Areas of interest is our village. The village controls like most of the roads and forest and farm fields in the center of the AO, and it's likely garrisoned and fortified by the enemy. Havisto village was abandoned due to some minefields to the east, so they were clearing that, but enemy forces has likely garrisoned and fortified the town now and are capitalizing on the minefield being there. Hirleva village controls the MSR and the farm field to the east of it, so it dominates like all of the terrain. Yeah, on the western side of that farm field. Civilian considerations. Civilians are friendly towards us. Recent events have made them evacuate the area using the MSR. There are civilians left in all the villages and the surrounding forests and farm fields, but it's mostly farmers, elderly and sick. So be on the lookout today, don't blast civilians. Next slide. Terrain analysis, obstacles. It's all the marked minefields, dense forests and possible fortifications at all the objectives. Avenues of approach, AOA 1, it's ours east to west, no sorry, theirs east to west, company, mobility corridor, forest patches with a couple of ASRs, and then ours, it's west to east, company, mobility corridor as well, forest patches, the same farm fields, and a couple of ASRs. Key terrain is marked on the map, and for those that want to go more into it, when you get into game, you have the grids there. Next slide. Enemy forces. This is for the whole campaign. It's still the 31st Guards Air Assault Brigade. They're reorganizing. They're all over Virolati. And the last time intel was updated was today, roughly 5 hours ago. So you can see at the bottom of the picture here, that's all the equipment that they have spread out all over the AO. Next slide is the operation salute. We're roughly looking at 3 platoons today. They're reorganizing. They're in the northeastern part of Virolati. They have their Russian uniforms. This information is also updated 5 hours ago, so things can change than what they look like in the picture. They have medium Russian ground, heavy air, and high morale. Their capabilities that we need to worry about is air assault, motorized, short-range anti-air defenses, helicopters, fighter jets, and engineers. Their limitations is that they're overextended and low on supplies, so they're likely not going to be moving a lot. Likely course of action is to retain ground at all costs until reorganization is complete and the reinforcements arrive from the east. Next slide, friendly forces. 7 Cavalry 1st Battalion, primary element bandit platoon. Attachment to detachments is Atlas 1 and 2, Chaos 1. Supporting elements is Grizzly Flight, Lightning Flight, and Texaco, which is AI. They're just gonna set up a FARP halfway into the AO, as you guys can see marked on map. Adjacent units is Bravo Troop to the rear. We have the Finnish Armor Brigade to our left, so up in the north. We have 1st Recon, they're also going to be on our left when we move in, and 2nd Battalion is going to be to our south on our right side. Limitations for today is ground and air units cannot cross phase line 3 due to heavy enemy ground and anti-air presence. So if you cross that line, you're most likely going to get shot down, because they have 99 SAM sites, or units that they can launch missiles with, so don't cross that line. Next slide, mission on order. Bandit platoon with support assets. Primary task is to conduct air assault on Russian forces and seize the villages of Arma at grid 0598, break 1370, and Havisto at grid 0686, break 1469. Secondary task is to destroy enemy shore platoon and company headquarters in the vicinity of Havisto. When goals are met, bandit platoon with support asset will set up camp and conduct the AAR. Next slide, execution. Higher commander's intent. The intent is to force Russian forces out of Finland and bring them back to the negotiating table to try and end a regional conflict before it escalates into a full-out global conflict. And do we have any questions before I hand it off to Sam? Okay, Sam, it's your floor.
Excellent. Good afternoon, everybody. So Operations Commander's intent today. We'll be conducting assaults on enemy defensive positions proximal to the villages of Ar and Havisto in order to fix and destroy OPFOR before they can be reinforced by follow-on forces. And then once all enemy forces in the area have been destroyed, we'll establish defensive positions around the village of Havisto and then stand by for follow-on instructions from higher command. Moving on to Site 11 with our con op today. 1st Battalion, following on from previous taskings, we've been assigned clearance of the northern lane. 2nd Battalion with clearing the southern lane. 3rd Battalion with clearing the ground south of 2nd Battalion. Alpha Company today will be supporting with Grizzly Flight for our initial air insert. They will be transitioning to Buffalo Flight following the initial insert. Lightning Flight for cast cap and seed, and then one by Chaos for coordination of cast fires with the platoon today. Bravo Company, our Bravo Troop, will be supporting with the usual 2 by medical teams for casualty care and CCPs. And then Charlie Company today is the main assaulting element, participating with 1 by Bandit platoon for our assigned air assault operations today. Moving on to Site 12, actually getting into the game plan for the day. Phase 1 is simply insertion to the AO. Looking to equip critical equipment. Guys, I'll have to bear with me. I am getting over a cold at the moment. Conducting PCCs and boarding Grizzly Flight no later than 07:15 local, so that'll be 15 minutes after we push in. Once ground elements, once on board or once on the ground elements will move to the LZRP, which is established at that grid 0470-1392, and assume 360 security until we can get the entire platoon consolidated and pushed off. Primary risk assessment for our insert phase will be any OPFOR that have established themselves at KT1, which is a obvious point for an observation post, or just any sort of enemy presence to watch these open fields that provide good LZs. If contact is taken from KT1, instead of organizing at the LZRP, we're going to orient and conduct a hasty assault on the positions at that key terrain, which you can see there on the map. Aviation for this phase, Grizzly Flight, you guys will be assigned and stage and conduct for infill of Bandit Platoon and our attachments today. We have 3 LZs planned, LZ primary, secondary, and tertiary. Grids are provided there. In the smaller image on the slide, you can see LZ primary along with some marked hazards. all the LZs should be large enough to fit the grizzlies into. There's just some low-lying foliage and some shallow trenches to watch out for. They should be visible in the expected lighting conditions for this op. During this phase, Lightning Flight will assume seed operations and prosecution of heavy vehicles within the AO should any be present. We will be inserting very close to an enemy SHORAD platoon, so suppression of those positions will be very important for this. And then medical and sustainment will be, med teams will be working in parallel with the infantry during this phase. Conducting PCCs and boarding Grizzly Flight also no later than 0715 local. And then once on the ground, we'll move and trail behind the infantry elements to the LZRP, and then for further movement from there. Slide 13 is our very simplified load table today. Since we're working with 2 Grizzly airframes, we can pretty much just sort of shove everybody into one or the other. Grizzly 1, assignments there: Bandit 6, Bandit 1, Bandit 4, Atlas 1, Chaos 1. Intent with this is to get our primary rifle squad and our weapon squad in on the first lift. In case we do take contact from forces at KT1, that way we have our weapon squad there to set a good base of fire, and we can maneuver and conduct a hasty assault effectively. And then also having Chaos there to provide cast support. I will be chalk lead for Grizzly 1. Bandit 5 will be chalk lead for Grizzly 2. And then we'll be pushing 7, 2, 3 if they're present, and then Atlas 2 and on Grizzly 2. Again, assuming that we have those units filled out. Moving on to slide 14, we have our initial assault phase for the day. So from the LZRP, we'll begin moving through waypoint 1 to our ORP. I forgot to put the grid there for that ORP. Shoot. It's marked on the map. You guys will see it. If anybody has any questions on it, we can chat in game about it. But we'll conduct movement to our ORP and stage for clearance of Harula, which is the small village to the south of our objectives today. Bandit 1 will be the primary assaulting element during this phase. Bandit 2 will provide local assault by fire and coverage from movement. And Bandit 4 will provide SBF and also act as a blocking element to the north. We're looking to initiate this assault with fires from Bandit 4 should there be identifiable contact in Harula. And shift fire will be coordinated by myself relative to the marked phase line there. Phase line, the actual recognizable terrain feature, is a small trench that you should see once you're on the ground. So when shift fire is called, whoever's my SL for 4, we're going to be shifting fires north of that trench to deconflict with the assaulting elements. This is the first of the very noticeable open danger areas we'll be encountering throughout this operation. So movement under concealment of smoke is going to be very important. And then appropriate bounding between our rifle squads are also going to be very important. Hilberg, what's up?
Do you want me with 4 making that shift fire call, or do you want to do it?
That's fine if you're up there. When I was making this, I think this was in the point where I didn't have a 5. So since you were here, that would make sense.
Just let me know. We'll talk about it again.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll just conduct pretty standard platoon assault here. Bandit 1, Bandit 2 doing their bounds in. We'll just, since there's a pretty limited number of structures there, we'll just mark the structures with the 01 through 04 codes like you see there in game. We'll engage and destroy any enemies in this village, and then we'll reorient to transition on to phase 3. Aviation at this point, Grizzly Flight will probably still be RTB to change airframes and set up and stage for reinserts and resupply operations. Lightning, just continue doing what you do with the seed and cast as needed. As far as medical sustainment, we're going to hopefully have enough medics here that we can break up medical teams, having one team head in with the bound across the ODA with the rifle squads, and then keeping one medical team in reserve with Bandit 4. Just in case they end up taking any contact from KT2, which honestly I'm expecting there to be some contact for us to deal with at KT2. Bandit 7, whoever that happens to be today, you're going to be coming with us. And by us, I mean me and the rifle squads, just so we have a healthy dose of medical support there once we start kicking indoors. Because if we're going to take appreciable casualties during this phase, it's probably going to be as we're kicking in the doors there within Harula. Or however you pronounce that. Moving on to phase 3. Phase 3 will be our reorientation north and then push and clearance of key terrain 2. Once the rifle squads have confirmed no further contact within Harula, they'll transition to clearance and occupation of KT2. Essentially, we're reorganizing and then orienting north, and then just conducting either movement to contact, or if necessary, we'll bound through that the small village there of Tapelia, however you say that, utilizing whatever cover and concealment there is available. At this point, 4 will be maintaining supporting fires until it's no longer safe to do so. 5, it's going to sort of be on you to maintain awareness and call a lift fire when you see appropriate, as we push the rifle squads up. And once 4 is no longer able to provide supporting fires, we'll have them break down their position and then fold in with the platoon at KT2 as well. At that point, feel free to delay that until we have rifle squads positioned in the forest patch up there, in either having cleared or being in close combat with the enemy. That way we're not worried about 4 taking significant contact as they cross the ODA. And then obviously with all these ODA crossings, a nice liberal application of GL and hand smoke is going to be recommended. Once we've occupied this key terrain here and have eyes onto Ara, or however you pronounce that, we'll be transitioning into phase 4, which will be the assault and clearance of that village. Aviation at this point, Buffalo Flight should be staging for resupply and continuing reinsert operations. During phase 4, we are going to be looking to drop resupply into this village to prepare for the assault or follow-on assaults on other objectives. So we'll be keeping that in mind. Hopefully that's pre-staged already, so you can just throw that on your birds. And then lightning will continue as briefed in phase 2. If seed tasking is complete and we're no longer identifying any AA threats, suppression of fortifications and vehicles east of R should be prioritized. I'm expecting the enemy HQ and SHORAD position to be established in some sort of fortification, trench network, something like that. So if we can utilize the airframes to suppress and destroy either those positions or any force multipliers within those positions, that'd be really nice. And then medical sustainment, the general maneuver should be the same as phase 2. Again, we'll be just bounding 1 medical team with the rifle squads and holding 1 medical team with the SBF in case they get whacked. I would recommend rotating which teams are assigned with which as we transition into phase 4, just so we're making sure that all of the medics get a little bit of trigger time as far as getting on casualties. But that's only once KT2 is achieved. We shouldn't have medical teams trying to cross this ODA by themselves, just to rotate who's where. Moving on to phase 4 here, we have the village of Ara. This is going to be a pretty straightforward line clearance through this town. Assault lanes will be established west to east for bandits 1 and 2, advancing from KT2. Limited sightlines are expected since we're going to be assaulting out of a forest patch onto pretty even terrain. So Bandit 4, I want you guys focusing on locking down avenues of approach from the east, so that ASR is a likely one, as well as the ODA to the direct east in the direction of the enemy SHORAD and HQ. Just looking to lock down the approach from Havisto and suppress enemy positions in the field to the east, so the rifle squads can focus on kicking in the doors. This is the phase where we're going to try and get Buffalo in to deliver that resupply, either there at that hypothetical LZ I have marked on the map, or if necessary, we could just drop it into the village center. There's a little loop there where the road is, but from what I saw, there's some foliage there that would prevent us from using that as an LZ for the Buffaloes. So I'm going to leave that up to 5 and the Buffalo crews to figure out. And then as far as med and sustainment at this point, I am hoping to get a platoon level reconsolidation phase done at the end of this assault. So if we could get a centralized CCP established just so we can start rotating the walking wounded from the rifle squads through the CCP and get them patched up. And then any medics that aren't tending to wounded at the CCP, we're going to flex over to 4 so they can treat in place while 4 is doing their suppression and blocking of enemy forces to the east. Hopefully we can get everybody pretty squared away and back up to combat readiness, because the next couple phases are going to involve some more assaults of defended enemy positions. Side 17, it's phase 5. We're going to reorient. We're going to clear the SHORAD positions first. Again, I'm expecting these to be trenches and fortifications in the fields to the east of this village. Once reconsolidated, the platoon will push northeast to set an assault on these positions. We're going to have Bandit 2 be the primary assaulting element, just looking to rotate Bandit 2 and Bandit 1. Bandit 1, I'm going to look for you guys to be providing a blocking force along the ASR. I'm expecting some forces, if they have any free infantry to throw at us, they're going to try and throw it at us now while we're split between these two objectives. So Bandit 1 will block to the northeast. Bandit 4 will set up and provide SBF for 2's movement. And then we're just going to conduct a pretty straightforward sort of L-shaped assault on wherever these positions are. Hopefully we'll have refined the positions as the op continues, so it can be a little bit more concise than what you see here on this map. Once enemy positions have been cleared, we'll place demo, which we'll get to in the admin and sustainment slide, on any anti-aircraft emplacements or any critical equipment inside those positions. And then all squads will move to RP Juliet. RP Juliet's a grid 067141. It's a large 2-story structure, a little ways off from the ASR. It's pretty identifiable, and we'll just set up a defensive position around that structure for consolidating the platoon. Buffalo, at this point, you guys will hopefully have just dropped off your resupply, so it'll be down to just reinserts and perhaps ISR if needed. Lightning, at this point, hopefully the local SHORAD threat has been prosecuted, so you guys could transition to just entirely CAS as Chaos sees fit. And then medical sustainment's going to be pretty much the same as we saw during phases 2 and 3. With one medical team moving with the assaulting element and one medical team supporting both the blocking element and the SBF element. And then obviously, whoever R7 is today, feel free to flex resources to and from depending on the casualty count. If we end up having to clear trenches, that could get very messy very quickly. So if we have to flex more resources out there, that's fine. Phase 6, we're going to transition. We're going to conduct a platoon assault on Havisto now. So from RP Juliet, Bandit platoon will assault and clear Havisto. We're just going to be utilizing some more of that nice, distinct squad level bounding maneuvers. Bandit 4 being the initial SBF, and then allowing Bandit 1 and Bandit 2 to maneuver and assume clearance and blocking elements here. At this point, we're going to have Bandit 1 kicking in the doors. We'll set Bandit 2 up in a blocking position along the ASR so they can engage contacts that are pushing into us from the north. And then once we get a foothold in the first set of buildings, we'll bound Bandit 4 up, and they can push past. And then this will just continue on. Again, we're just going to do pretty straightforward clearance maneuvers. Once we get to the town proper, we've got 2 lanes set up, roughly equal number of buildings. Bandit 2 will be the primary assaulting element at this point. Bandit 1 providing assault by fire, and then being the second bound there. And then Bandit 4 will set up to the right of both of those squads in SBF and to prevent any forces from the east from maneuvering on us. The aviation plan is pretty much exactly the same. Lightning, at this point, we're going to have you guys focusing on any targets north of Havisto as we push into the town, just due to the proximity of friendlies and the likelihood of civilian casualties. We want to minimize those. And then med plan is essentially the same, but once we get Havisto proper achieved, one of the medical teams, I want to just mark a location, a tentative location for CCP. We might end up not using it. We might just continue along with the medevac plan. But having a CCP for reconsolidation purposes will be helpful. And then slide 19 is just phase 7. And this is just once we've cleared all contact within Havisto and our other mission objectives have been achieved, we're going to orient to the east. We're going to set up security, and we will just hold for follow-on orders to be received. This is probably the phase when we will be conducting AARs, and hopefully we'll be indexed shortly thereafter. Slide 20, admin and sustainment, medical sustainment, 2 medical teams to render medical aid and CCPs under the direction of Bandit 7. Resupply for ground must be coordinated between Bandit 5 and the Grizzly or Buffalo flight. Air will have the possibility for resupply, repair, and refuel. Reserves airframes, and to switch out the MH-47s to the MH-60s at the Southern Air Base. After initial movement to the AO, Texaco, which was previously briefed, that's the FARP team, will have established FARP Alpha for resupplies, repair, and refuel for aviation. Transport today, Bandit platoon, along with all of our support assets, will be inserted via Grizzly. Grizzly utilizing the 47s and the 60s. Lightning will be utilizing the F-35s. For equipment today, Bandits 1 through 3, standard kits, plus up on white GL and hand smoke grenades. Pack some flashbangs from North Korea in these towns. We don't want to be fragging any civilians. and then just a couple of flex cups for any EPWs we come across. I am looking for each squad to disperse 4 by demo blocks and a clacker across the squad, and then designate 1 by team to just carry some wire cutters for breaching, since we're expecting the enemy to have fortifications at pretty much all of these objectives. Bandit 4, pretty standard weapon squad kit, 2 medium machine guns, 1 Maws. ROE is standard. Emphasis has been placed on do not engage anyone who has surrendered or is out of battle due to sickness or wounds, so don't smoke anybody that isn't a combatant. Aviation plan, CAS controller will be Chaos 1. Non-CAS aviation will be coordinated through Bandit 5. CSAR will be handled by closest air-to-ground unit. Respawns will happen at the Southern Air Base for air crews, and FARP Alpha for ground troops. Reinsertion will be coordinated between Grizzly/Buffalo and Bandit 5, and then all POWs will be treated, collected, and handed off to platoon staff and extracted to the Southern Air Base for processing, most likely via Grizzly/Buffalo flight. Slide 21, communications COI is standard. Attachments, detachments are standard. Chain of command is standard. No alterations to the pace plan. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns?
I have one question.
What's up?
Or maybe two. Is there intel on the AA threats at LZ primary?
Judging by the radii on the map, it looks like it's just outside the expected range of the enemy SHORAD, and then the majority of the enemy heavy AA threat is across phase line 3. So hopefully non-factor.
They have been a recon
Okay.
element spotted running around, but I don't think that they have any manpads with them.
Yeah, recommend that the lightning clear our avenue of approach marked on the map.
We can work with that. Did you have follow-on questions from that?
That is it.
All
Thank you.
excellent. Let's see here. Captain Hyman, what you got for us?
Hello, I'm going to be running your chaos for you today. And a question about chaos element. Do you want me to stay on your hip as a 6, or do you want me to go out with 4, with 1? Where do you want me?
Let's say for this and for phases, let's just plan on having you with 5 and 4, because I think they're going to have better sight lines. My intent is to follow the assaulting elements into the objectives as much as possible to coordinate that. I think being with the weapon squad in 5 will provide you with some better vantage points for coordinating things, especially once we get on to like phase 4 and prepping to push out into the field to assault those positions.
Roger.
Perfect. Hilberg?
Well, we don't have a 7, so I assume I'll handle the POWs. But if we want to move on to slotting,
We can go ahead and push over to slotting, and it looks like half of the medical platoon is still finishing their ACC eval.
7 is at the ACC, and half of the medical people are there, and Atlas 2 medical lead is there as well.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties halfway through that class, so that is running a little bit behind. They will probably trickle in as they finish their eval here.
and it sounds like an expedited graduation.
No, I'm not that nice.
Sam, would you rather have me as a medic or as a chaos?
We definitely need a chaos, and I'm pretty sure some of those folks are going to be floating down here to assist with medical. So
Yeah, we got a full 1, half a 2, and 2/3 of a 4.
We have 7 in TeamSpeak as well in this channel that are not in as well.
TS1 is our server.
Recommend, I know we're 3 past, but recommend maybe delaying just ever so slightly. Get some slots filled up. What do you think?
I'm going to defer that to Zarin.
We
I'm
can
good
wait
with
until we
whatever.
have most people sorted out. And then when we have like at least 35 sorted out here in game, then we'll just push the map, and then the medics can just trickle in.
Yeah, we're at
'cause
33 now.
Yeah.
The 4 more people that we're waiting for are probably going to be infantry slots, and then when the medics start trickling in, that'll be our Atlas.
Yep.
I'm trying to go for Atlas.
Yeah.
Sam,
Yes.
if we are going to wait and we're going to be a little late, especially with the time that it's going to take us to actually get there, we're probably going to be very behind, and we have a lot of ground to cover. I would not be afraid of kicking people in the butt to get moving and be cognizant of how much time you have left in the op to get these done. This is a lot.
I was told this was an 8-hour op, so.
Phillips, why do you think I signed up as 5?
Lightning 2 to command. This is not bussing.
I'll
got
do 8
1
hours.
minute for PCCs and PCIs.
Bandit 2 can clear lanes with like
Hey,
6 dudes. Don't worry
real
about
quick, Zarin, at the base, do we have the service menu up and going?
You have all your stuff that's in the composition, yeah. So if
Alright,
that's
cool.
the case, then they should work, yeah.
Based and
Don't cross phase line 3.
we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah.
You said cross it?
Let's not do Columbia.
Shut
I
up.
will absolutely.
He's just gonna
cross
watch
phase
you
line
cross the phase line and click on you and hit the end key.
And
The enemy has superior technology.
It's
worse they don't cross
the
what his
enemy.
heart says.
Okay, I
please
think
do.
we can just push the map then, right? Looks like most of the squads are filled out.
I am good with that.
Y'all got 10 minutes to do PCCs, PCIs. And be in pre-board positions.
Hmm.
There is no red light as well, so just start
Definitely no red
immediately.
I mean, when has it ever taken more than 10 minutes for us to get ready for an op once we're in there and get?
Don't even.
Well, it depends on how much like special shit you need us to do.
I gotta go to the op.
As long as I can find the wire cutters in time, it won't take that long.
Hello.
Can I assume
Hey.
that all the medics are trickling in? Excellent.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
coming
Oh,
soon.
Congratulations if you did pass. If you didn't, I'm sorry.
Oh, they don't know.
We will soon know.
Yeah, there's an evaluation, so it's
Instead of healing the patient, I kind of
they'll figure out later.
Oh, that was the secret objective. So you get like bonus points.
You know what they say, what is kid of mine is kid of yours.
Yeah, you get bonus points. The only problem is the points are negative. So,
Hey Sam, guess what?
What?
I didn't fall asleep. Yay!
I can't tell if that's a comment on my teaching or if
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
comment
no.
on poor Albright
No,
last
it's-
night.
it's It was a joke about me because I fell asleep last time I was PM. You know.
Oh,
I see.
I'm giving myself shit.
okay. Very
It's a rare occasion.
I must say, Zarin, you do love your do not cross lines for aviation.
Yeah.
Don't cross them.
It's very hard to not do that.
I think that's why he does it.
So where's no fly zone? Yeah, directly when you take off, you cannot fly any longer.
Well,
Eastern
especially with how
Eastern
small
Ukraine
like
be
Arma
like-
maps are, it's like up 30 seconds of flight, turn around.
Your Lottie's pretty big.
No,
You can either
now-
identify
now
it
you
during the
would do it.
briefing,
5
or you can
seconds.
identify it experimentally during the.
Yeah, when my radar screen starts lining up with alarm, alarm, turn around, roll right, missile.
Missile inbound.
43
right,
and 37.
turn
Flare, chaff.
Quickly, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Get your ass back.
When we start moving off of whatever LZ we land at, do you have a platoon order you're wanting?
Not explicitly. Once we get everybody at the LZRP, we'll decide that, and then I'm probably just gonna have 4 step off first, and the rifle squad's moving trail.
Okay.
Say again, Red, how many was?
43 and 37.
Yes, most of them are medics, I hope.
Yes.
A fair portion of them are.
Okay, we can just push the map and then they'll just catch up, right?
No, we're rather slow.
Yeah, I didn't want to put pre-plan the order of movement because we might end up taking contact from KT1, and if we do that, we're just hasty
Bounding
assaulting
through
that
the
position.
whole map, baby.
Yeah, we're just gonna assault the minefield.
Also, so I'm a little bit confused. So the Texaco isn't actually like a proper Texaco orbiting map, right? It's just the
No,
airbase
it's just
services?
the AI that I've set up a FARP for us. We still have
Okay,
to
okay.
land there and do all our service ourselves. But
Okay, gotcha.
it's safe for the rotary pilots to land there.
Okay,
good.
Is it really?
It's never safe when
You'll find out.
around.
It's inside, or no, it's not inside the NASAM's.
All right, low plans on the
Basic.
map.
Hold on,
Yep.
really quickly. Does somebody want to take my slot? Maybe one of those medics who just went through ACC.
Oh.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna push it since it's.
All right, do it.
Yep.
Send it.
Error.
Så der.
Jo. Fått meg ikke ennå.
Nei da.
Satt og laga bagett.
Bagett. Har du lyst til å, hva er det du har lyst til å gjøre i dag? Har du lyst til å holde på med fly eller bakke?
Jeg har ikke lyst til å holde på med fly. Jeg har ingen selvtillit.
What? Det er ganske lett, egentlig. Det er bare å følge med at de ikke flyr over Faceline 3, og så er det bare å fylle på med litt NTR lengre bak, altså sånn at de er hva heter det for noe? Ja, det er egentlig bare å fylle på med NTR lengre bak og litt sånne ting og tang da.
Ok. Har du en, for jeg ikke gjorde det her forrige gang, har du en NTR de bruker?
Bare sett opp Tunguska, men vær forsiktig, ikke spawn så mange av dem, vi skjønner hva jeg mener. La dem jobbe litt og ta ut litt, og så når de begynner å nærme seg at du bare har 1 eller 2 igjen, så sletter du bare de gamle, og så fyller du på bare litt og litt etter hvert.
Ja.
Så du må jo liksom passe på da, at luftverngreiene liksom fungerer, og at det ikke skyter ned alt med en gang, og sånne ting og tang, hvis du skjønner hva jeg mener.
Ja, jeg skal gjøre mitt beste.
Ja. Skal vi se her, jeg må spawne ut noen crates her. Oi, nå pinger dem her borte. Hei, hei.
Hey, could we, just to avoid the issues we had last time, could we get a preemptive radio reset before we go?
Sure.
I am very hyped, as always. I want you to know that.
There you go, it's reset.
Thank you.
Let's see here. There you go. Sånn. Jeg fikser litt Rødal.
Love you.
No worries. Thank you.
Oh, douche.
Okay, so I
Him. Oh god, that's
geez.
worse. That's worse.
What's happening?
Oh, this one. This is 7.
I'll heal.
Who was it?
Chaos 1, radio check 5-9er.
You get her.
It's for science.
I healed them up, so they're good.
Okay, thank you, Zarin.
Yeah, I got.
What happened, by the way?
There was an MD, and then there was a negligent frag, it sounds like.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, we're off to a
Grizzly 2, I
spiffing
got you the
start.
same. Can you get in comms with Grizzly 1? Tell him to get a check-in on 5-8.
Let me look at the
Godfather, this is
plan.
Bandito 6 on 5-0.
You guys are good.
Yeah,
6 up on 131.
Rødal,
6 up on 131. That's what I said.
PCI's done and moved
have you spawned out a resupply crate before, Rødal?
Yes.
Okay. Can you spawn out the resupply crates, the infantry platoon, for the normal resupply, and a medical resupply crate, 1 each at the buffaloes?
Yeah.
Yep.
All nets, all stations on platoon. This is 5. Conduct PCCs, PCIs. Report up when ready to establish pre-board positions. You've got 3 mics.
I think 5x5, light 1.
Wow.
So who's checking in 50?
4, finally signing in, 131, ready to check over.
4, this is 5. I got you loud and clear at 131. We got 2 mics until we need to get into pre-board positions. How you doing on PCCs, BCIs?
Good so far. Need about another 30 seconds.
Copy that. 30 seconds. All Condesnet is 5, in case you forgot.
Ja, jeg bare flytter
boarding
Jeg flytter meg bare bort hele tida når de driver holder på, så ikke forstyrrer det.
Men det er ikke her du vil ha resupply crates, da?
Åja, nei, bare putt det rett ved siden av Buffaloen, så får de resupply der også. Hvis de trenger det senere, så putter vi bare ned her.
Ja.
Så er det, hvis det kommer folk inn, så har jeg satt teleporter på airfielden, så de kan teleporte hit.
Ok, ja. Det er good shit.
Yes.
Det her er Farp Alpha, ikke Farp Texaco.
Nei, det er Farp Alpha. Det er Texaco som har satt den opp av. Jeg prøver bare å pushe inn litt mer ting. Jo mer opp jeg gjør, så redder jeg litt ekstra spice. Det var Texaco var callsignet våres når de skulle ha resupply, eller refuel fra oss.
Buk M12.
Ja, de funker ikke noe særlig bra. De er ødelagt nå. De er egentlig jævlig bra i virkeligheten. Men de har kuket det til når de modder det, så de skal ordne det senere.
Den har vi en til Giska. Den heter 2S6M.
Ja. Og så kan du jo spåne ut fly og litt sånt da, etter hvert. Det er jo bare litt nå og litt da. Det er bare å spåne ut fly og litt sånt av og til også, hvis du vil.
Ja. Har du en radio jeg kan følge med på?
1-5.
For oss?
Eller skal vi bare bruke 50?
Vi kan bruke 1-3. Vi kan bruke, ja, bare bruk 50. Ellers så teleporterer vi bare til hverandre.
Ja. De må fly hverandre.
Ja, de er i full sving. Bare spåne ut et fly og sende imot dem også.
Ok, jeg har gjort det. Se om de flyr over
Baseline 3, ja.
Flyr over grensa.
Ja, det håper de ikke gjør det, for lore-wise så er det jo enda mye luftvern igjen.
Ja. Jeg tar litt en til Giska.
Ja.
Og
60.
Ja, han driter i alt, han.
2 center for 5 on platoon.
5-2 en route to pre-board on Grizzly 2.
Roger, Tango Mike.
Jeg skjønner ikke, hva er det så vanskelig med å forstå? Jeg blir så irritert.
Hva som er COC-en her?
Det er jo han da.
Da han er dot, holdt jeg på å si.
Ja.
Men det som er MiG-29 som er motflyet.
Ja.
Nå, jeg må vel kunne noe kontroll, må jeg ikke det?
Cast 1-5.
Ja, det er bare å spåne dem ut langt ut i gokk, og så lar de bare fly inn.
Hvis jeg spawner 2 samtidig, er det helt fucked?
Vær forsiktig, de er jo enda, når jeg tenker meg om, de har jo enda ikke flydd ut med helikopter. Så de ikke får en missil i helikopteret, liksom.
Ja.
Eller de kommer seg ut. Jeg tror du kan putte ut en Tunguska eller 2, men putt dem lengre bak, liksom, sånn at det ikke blir et problem for helikopterne.
Ja, jeg putter dem omtrent med Pirelatti, eller hva det er for noe.
Ja. Uff, jeg er så kvalm.
Kvalm?
Ja, jeg hadde veldig dårlig mage og styre. Og der. Server FPS er 125.
Ja, kjempemessig. Kjempemessig.
Kjempemessig. Dæven, det er kort rullestripa. Nei! De har jo klart det før da, så...
Det gikk akkurat.
Ja, jeg tror de hadde fjernet gjerdene.
Er det noe vits å snakke til dem?
Nei. Nå flyr han over linja igjen.
Ja.
Skyter han ned.
Jeg har nesten lyst til å prate med han.
Jeg skyter han ned, så får vi prate med han senere.
One, 2, 4, 7. Go ahead and give me all up count so I can get this birds lifted.
1 is all up, 9 packs.
4 is not all in. We are missing 1. He's running back to the aircraft. He crashed earlier. 4 or 5, copy. Just let me know when he's in.
Og så flyr han overalt, og så legger det serveren.
Godfather, this is Bandit 6 message.
Go ahead.
Godfather, we've been engaged by missiles while staging for insert on the deck. Over.
What?
Huh? Oh,
Okay, I repaired the bird, but I don't know how the missiles got to you. I'll try and see what I can do.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get in pre-board positions again. Godfather's doing his work. Let's stand by to board again. I give it a little space so you don't die when it explodes, potentially.
Godfather, just confirming, the helicopter that's on fire is safe to board, over?
Yeah, it's safe to board. I repaired them, so should be fine.
Copy. I will confirm with the pilot.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I have no idea how that happened at all.
Weather 5. Are we good? Getting the birds?
Yeah, it's good. You can get in the bird.
Copy that.
Spawner ut en ny F...
På basen?
Ja, spawner en ny F-35.
I helvete.
Jeg skjønner ikke hva som skjedde der. Det kan hende at når jeg skjøt missilet etter han andre karen, vet du.
Godfather 6, as soon as you get done figuring out what actually engaged us, if you could just go ahead and replace the damaged bird. We have some concerns about the airframe being borked due to the damages.
Yeah, it's fixed. I think there was a missile that got redirected from when the F-35 got shot down, and then it hit you guys.
Alcon, clear to board, clear to board.
Det er som er heavy eller lightning. Nei,
Bare-
heavy eller stealth.
Bare ordne heavy til dem.
4-5 on platoon.
Det er første gangen jeg har sett det der har skjedd.
This is 7. All Atlas personnel are in the birds.
Copy 7. Four, 5 on platoon. One, you all up.
Jeg skrur av alt luftvern, tenker jeg.
Ja.
Godfather 5050.
6. Go ahead.
4 actual just reconnected. He's probably going to have to get rekitted, but to keep this moving, we're going to need a TP to the bird.
Yeah, what bird is he belonging to? Okay, never mind, I can see that.
Grizzly 1, yeah, Grizzly
Yep.
1.
You start flying and I'll fix it in there.
Yeah, stay firm.
Hola, hola.
Oh my god, I just missed it.
I can teleport you in the bird. Just tell me when you're ready and I'll fix it.
Hey, Zaren.
Yeah?
Wasn't there a thing where you couldn't teleport inside the Chinooks?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, get with the program. What the fuck?
I think you should be fine. As long as you don't try and teleport the group, because then it's gonna crash the bird in the ground.
Aha.
Yes. So you can only teleport like individuals, not the entire group if they're inside if they have people inside the bird. But I can just drop you off at the DC. That will just be much safer. LC, I mean.
Yeah, if the LZ is safe. Cough, cough.
You should be safe.
If I won't die on impact.
No, you won't die on impact. I'll just teleport you in the fan formation when they're done.
I get teleported in and get hit with a rocket or something. Something.
I don't know, man. The Durakovic got shot down, and when his F-35 went down, it went down towards this base. So I have a feeling that the missile redirected, since his bird was like destroyed, and then he was like, okay, I'm gonna hit the helicopter that's spinning here.
Radar target within
yes.
however far. And,
yep. So now I know that. Never had that happen before.
Or make some dummy targets, maybe. I don't know, like a wall of just nonsense.
Yeah.
Outside the base, so that if there is like a rogue tracker, it will track them. Something that isn't us.
6-4 on platoon cover.
It's like an empty company somewhere.
Yeah.
But I am ready whenever.
Yeah, they're almost there now. They're just above the Alpha Bravo Co marker.
Gotcha.
Is there any other here? No, it's just you.
No, after the explosion, I suddenly lost a lot of frames, and I just crashed out.
Yeah. I mean, it was like 25 people or so that was affected by it, so the server probably crapped out.
I guess I can take a second to check my kit again.
Okay, they're going in for approach now. Think you can spawn out some more anti-air radar or some planes or something?
Yeah, very good.
I've seen you fly planes there, and then yikes.
Well, I've done. I usually do all the runs myself when I make the ops to check if it's viable and if you can do it. And if I can't do it, like I change it. And I am terrible at flying, so.
I don't remember what op it was a Viking op, but you were strafing through the water, when we were crossing the water.
Oh yeah.
But you tried. It was really hard for you to not hit the ground.
Yeah. Okay, they're landing now. I'll teleport you.
Thank you.
Klick ut.
Ja.
Ikke hvordan de løser det. Må jeg gjøre noe med AI-en, eller?
Bare targete dem. Du selekter flyet, og så targeter du bare flyene deres.
Ah, ok.
Men de skjøt dem ned med en gang.
Det er i hvert fall skummelt.
Jeg tror den til...
De har umiddelbart flytt over Faceland 3 igjen.
Ja. Men de snur jo da, det er jo bra.
Ja.
Welcome back to the fight, brother. You all good?
Believe so. Think I have all of my kit. We're on the way to...
Ok, jeg blir å gå bort og holde på med noe AI-greier.
6, this is 2.
2, sim for 6.
6-2. We are set on LZRP, setting up security time now.
Copy.
Six, 1.
Six, 4 achieved RP. We're about 50 meters east of the X.
Two, 6, we're looking good up here. Let's push out. Let's assume that gate. 4, stand by to move. You guys will be element on point for movement to ORP. 1, you will be moving on trail.
Copy. 2, move and setting up the gate. Alright, Alpha, Bravo, let's move.
6, 4 message.
4, sim for 6.
6, 4, one of my guys spotted a possible enemy patrol southeast of the easternmost LDA marker, approximately 300 meters from our current. Over.
Copy. Do you still have eyes on the patrol? And if not, what was their last direction of movement? Over.
Negative, no current eyes. It was all secondhand, unknown direction.
Copy. We're going to continue route movement as planned, keep it in the tree line. If we end up coming across them, we'll probably execute an attack from that point. Over.
4, acknowledged.
Jag tror jag ger mig lite uppace här med
Ja,
första och sånt.
det kan du gjøre. Ikke spawn ut masse... Ja, du ser selv.
Ja.
Ja.
Jeg har 2 som ligger på basen hennes. Det noe du trenger med infanteri, eller?
Neida, jeg ordner det denne gangen. Men du bare, hvis du ser ting, og du har lyst til å gjøre ting, så er det bare å gjøre det du har.
Okay.
Man bruker jo litt tid på å sette opp der gate-greiene sine.
Six, 2. 2, traffic. 6, 2, security is set. East side and west side security. Suggest the platoon move to the west side of the hilltop on the LDA crossing. Right now I've got my alpha team watching a good vantage point to the east.
Copy. 4, 6, let's take it out, get the platoon on the move, keep it to the west of that hilltop since they've got a team up there.
Platoon 5, contact report. Enemy fire team, maybe squad moving east to west. Towards our east, down the ASR.
4's on the move.
Oi, hva er det som skjer der? Den krasjer med en Buffalo. Ja.
Ai.
2, 6, they are probably already tracking that we're here because of the helicopters. If you get eyes on them, just smoke them for me. Over.
Alright, I will smoke them when I see them. Alpha, if you guys get eyes on that contact, just open fire. Free fire.
Den krasjer.
Nei, jeg ordnet det. Jeg så det når jeg var borte på flystripa.
south of this time. Try to maneuver on that contact.
6-2 troops in contact, same fire team that we marked up before.
Copy 2, win the firefight, advise when that contact resolved. Out to you, break. 1, as soon as you can, give me a composition on the enemy force that you're engaging. We're going to maneuver forward to assist.
Copy. Looks like 4 is pretty far out there, so we're going to have to do a pretty big movement here, about 200 meters.
6 for troops in contact. We're engaged with about a fire team east-northeast, less than 100 meters.
Copy 4, go ahead, get that base of fire set. We're going to maneuver 4, or correction, we're going to maneuver 1 by on your right.
6-2, we would be cleared to move past Bandit 4 to their northeast right now.
Copy 2, if all packs are through and we can close down the gates, go ahead and do so. And if you want to maneuver to the northeast, that is Gucci with me, over.
Alright, maneuvering northeast, time now. Alpha, Bravo, we are moving pretty much east. We've got Bandit 4 on our right side. We're going to push the left side of that smoke and assault
2 for wrong net.
Oops, sorry.
4-1, go ahead and shift fire. We're pushing through those smokes. Time now.
We're going to shift fire.
On platoon, 4's got tracers on extra contact through the tree line, directly southeast of your position. Yeah, copy, we're tracking.
Four, 2.
Go.
No eyes on the white, or no eyes on contact. That white smoke that you guys put out looks like on the contact is now to the southeast.
Tracking all contact now is coming from orange smoke to from southeast.
Tracking orange smoke out.
Uh, 6-1, be advised. We've pushed through the most recent contact break. Confirm 1 times enemy KIA, no visual on other contacts.
Copy 1, go ahead, hold current position and just maintain security facing to the southeast looking for additional contacts. We're going to have 4 move past you and we're going to
Godfather 5 on 5-0.
Go ahead, this is Godfather.
Is the respawn point going to be at the FARP or at the start point?
It's gonna be at the FARP for ground forces, and air is gonna spawn at the airfield. If they spawn on the airfield, I can just use the teleporter on the airfield there.
Copy that. Just coordinate with Buffalo. Appreciate it.
Kind of follows up trail and then we'll come in from behind.
2-6 works for me.
Six for passing waypoint 1 now, heading southeast toward ORP.
4-6 acknowledges.
We're missing a pilot, I think.
Vilmar disconnected.
Ah, okay.
I think he had to go.
Ah. Oh well, it was nice that he could come in and help us fly.
Yeah.
6-2, falling behind platoon 10 now. 2-6, good copy.
Six Fortress and close contact east.
4-6, acknowledge troops in combat.
Charlie, you got caught.
1 strike right of 4, 2 strike left of 4.
2 copies, striking right of 4, left of 4.
1 copy, striking right.
2, I want you setting up another security position, watching to the east-northeast of force position. 1, go ahead once you complete your strike, orient, and move through last contact. Over.
2 copies. Six two, passing waypoint 110 now.
2-6 copies.
You have
If Adobe Creative Cloud crashes Arma one more time, I'm going to punch Adobe in the face.
Wait, is Adobe crashing your PC?
Not my PC, my memory.
Oh lord.
My RAM was going absolutely schizo because Adobe Creative Cloud decided to turn itself on without me saying so.
I've had that happen with the Windshield.
I am remedying the situation via Task Manager and should be back in the fight shortly, per your glorious mercies.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Two six message on platoon.
Go for 2-6.
2, go ahead and break down that security position and move to the ORP. I've got 4 pushing through ORP to the SBF at this time.
Copy 6. We're my alpha team is just north of ORP time now. So
just have to clean up some stuff here.
North and northeast
See.
security. I'll come meet you at ORP. Copy.
You get my... Oh, they got my secret one as well.
Secret? Les
Yeah.
secrets?
It's good to see you, Riddle. I've missed you.
Oh, yeah, likewise.
And you, fellow Zarin.
And you, yes, Sander, or fellow Saren. Must be weird to have Rodal as a platoon leader now, right?
My baby boy is all grown up. Alright, I'm ready to rock.
Roger. 6-4, there's quite a bit of a gap between us and SBF
Mission file. 4.
Just gotta check if they're in contact. If they're in
No.
contact, I can't.
There is a... I think the ham can fly you out as well. Wherever he is. If he's far away, just plop him with the Atlas guys. If they're still sorting out their birds.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but just put them with the medics or something like that.
Yeah.
Like not on the medics, but so you have to walk in. Looks like he came from the LC or something.
You came from behind.
6-4 message.
Cut the chatter on Joe.
4-7. 6-4 achieved SPF position, developing positions looking eastbound now. Over.
Copy. Brief has been issued to rifle squads. They're beginning their movement to assault by fire and assault positions. Time now.
4.
Teleporting closer to here if the script works.
6, this is 2.
2 sent.
6 to my Alpha Fire Team leader marked an active A position, 741 on the C tab.
Seeing, yeah, I'm getting reports also that there's man pads active possibly behind that, as well as helicopters established out there. It's gonna be more stuff for us to kill.
Six one, we're maneuvering to AP time now.
1-6 copies. I am moving with you.
Six, 4, message, over.
4 sent.
6-4, I have so many contacts on crew support weapons that the spot rip would take about half an hour. We're getting this all marked up on C-tab, but this is a very hard target looking west of the objective, over.
Two, one, be advised we're going to be a little delayed getting to the AP. One of our GLs just disconnected, so we're cross-loading.
Four six tracking was expecting heavy fortifications. We're just gonna make do with what we got, and we take it in stride. Over.
Her er vi kjempelyd.
Ja, det ser stort ut, men det er jo fordi at jeg har lagt kammonett og laget sånne jukseposisjoner da. Så er det ikke alt som er farlig for dem heller da.
6-2,
Hvis du ser på måten de er satt opp, det er jo bare ett maskingevær som kan engasjere dem der de er.
Move it low to the end of the tree line as to not aggro those cruiser weapons.
Copy. Good decisions.
Tom,
do you think you have the firepower to suppress or destroy any of those since they're facing our way? Over.
Tomme tåen.
Ja.
Right
Ja,
now, my
nei,
vision
jeg
is
satte
a
han
little
bare
bit
opp
obscured
fra
by the end of the tree
for
line,
å
but
se
as
hva
we
de
move
gjorde.
up, I will task my PRs accordingly.
For det er jo Fienden tror jo at vi skal komme ned den veien her, vet du.
Ja.
Så de har jo tows og folk og rubbel og bitt satt opp langs hele greia her. Men de er ikke alle bemannet, da. Men de har ikke så mye ammo heller. Men jeg vet ikke de her. Oi, vi må flytte oss, der kommer de. Flytte oss lenger bak. Så folk inn i
Det er så
skogen.
Teleporter der og nesten 100 meter opp i lufta.
Ja, jeg så dem begynne å komme gjennom skogen. Så tenkte jeg, faen, da blir det å høre at vi står og prater her.
2-1 arriving at AP time now. Let us know when you're set.
Tror det kommer til å gå greit der. Det tok 10 minutter å fly opp hit.
Ja.
Får se hvor langt de klarer å komme, men jeg tror vi må endre
One,
litt
two,
stæsj her.
copy. Bravo team is just getting into position now. I'll get my smokes out. When you hear those smokes pop, get ready to move.
Sånn Sander and Big Kick.
Falcon, this is 5. I'm with 4 in Chaos. We're getting ISR on the town of Hardjula for any civilian presence. If we can confirm there's not, we're going to prep fires for you there.
Are you tracking that entrenched position next to the house on the northwest, west northwest corner?
Jo da, den står langt bak, men vi trenger ikke å begynne å peise med den nå. Den står i Havisto.
I Havisto.
I Havisto.
Ja, den har vi.
126, just continue standing by, hand marking up targets. Disregard 4, light up 4, open fire.
Alright, 2-1, we're hitting that gun bunker right now.
Moving now.
Jeg ser den korden her har perfekt vision inn.
Hvor hen? Hvor hen? Ja, den på bunkeren. Hva sa Towen, hva?
Towen i skogen, han kan jo se alt som foregår.
Ja. Men han har vel allerede skutt.
Har du skutt med han?
Ja. En rakett.
Ja.
Det er det han har.
4-5, keep those fires up, keep those fires up. Net, ISR confirms infantry squad within the 2-story building, no civilians outside of the town. Town's hot, cannot confirm civilians inside a building. We're shifted right up, left, north of the objective.
We are moving on the 2-story house. Time now.
2-6, you still got some friends up ahead in that green structure. I need those guys up with
6-2, we are clearing green structure. Time now.
Hug the house. No need to actually go in there. Just there's the door. Just check it.
Alright, we gotta grab stamina.
Hold on, push past. Yeah, because Bravo's pushing in from the other side, so I don't want to clear that garage.
Actual, this is Bravo.
Gotcha.
I advise taking Alpha inside the house, and we'll take up their positions in the bunker. 'Cause
6-4
we're all
message
burnt
over.
out.
Pretty confident as to
Alright,
front that
copy.
window.
Alpha, 2 guys on me. Bravo, set up in the bunker.
6-4, we're bumping it down to
frag
watch
that
and
window.
shoot.
He's
Since we have
throwing
friendlies
frag
within
zones.
Hardula itself, we're going to prioritize watching
Follow
northeast of
Walker,
the
get
field
on
and KT2. Over.
I'll hold security.
a firm. Good call. Getting reports of possible GL or maybe small caliber mortar up there as well. If you guys can identify those targets, just make them go away for me. Over.
Acknowledge, we can also hear the audible. It's in the town or the hamlet of Toy Pella to the north of Hardula. We are unable to engage those targets.
Copy.
4-5. Go. Might be taking some shots from CTAB Mark 0751 as well. I'm down here with Dio, he was calling it out.
Checking.
Six one. This is 2.
2 for 6.
Alright, 6-1, this is 2. We cleared the northern buildings on Harjula. We are just setting up for ACE reports and getting security northeast.
Vad sker?
Planerna fler och fler.
Copy. In addition to security, if you want to push slightly north and set up some more
Jag spawnar
positions, I'm
ett
going to have you
helikopter,
set
men du kan
base
spawna
fire
flyg
for
också.
our movement to this next hamlet. Over.
6-2 negative. We have really no cover. Right now, the buildings that we're holding are the elevated ground that we can
I
really
en
hold for a
flight är det 9, kan det vara upp till 9 fly.
Copy. Belay my last then. Just let me know
Ja,
when that
men
issue
en flight startar på 2 år. Eller, så det går greit det. Men det är bara att spawna ut ett nu och ett da eller 2. Det är, ja. Jag vet
1,
inte.
2, this is 5, send Ace when able.
Tänk, de wastear ju 2 fly easy. Så jag
Ja.
tänker prova att köra.
Ace when ready.
Spawnar det med forskjellige vinkler og kanskje.
5-1,
Ja,
we are
kanske
3
det.
times green.
For det radaren deres er jo bare synlig. De kan ikke se 360 grader, så.
Five two, ready for your support.
2, send it.
De må jo få resupply snart.
5-2, we
Spør
are
om
green,
han,
1 times yellow
han
green,
har
1 times
crates
yellow is
han
heading
trenger
towards the CCP
til å gjøre
timeout.
resupply.
Jag kan göra.
Green, 1 times yellow, green, 1 times yellow, and the CCP, copy.
Uh, 6-1.
1-6.
6, be advised, approximately 20-30 meters west of the Hardula marker, there's a pretty dominant position overlooking the fortifications that we're going to be assaulting. It's about 500 meters. Definitely some heavy weapons set up there. I believe they're marked on CTAB already.
Copy. Stand by. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, just get a little elevation, some trenches, you'll be able to see right down in that bitch.
Yeah.
I got my point there.
Yeah, like to the left of that, you got the camo nets, and then there's some other bullshit, and then there's something like that group of rocks there.
That's right there too.
I don't see anything, but I do see like
All right.
it could be like a radar. That could have been like a shilka or something.
And then down to the left of it, I couldn't really tell. It looks like there's like
4-6 message.
It looks like it's like shimmering a little bit, but like I don't know.
I don't think it's a vehicle.
Okay.
We'll find out though.
Go for it.
4, we've identified enemy bunker and AA network close to 1 and 2's current position. We're going to execute a fragmentary assault on this position. If you wouldn't mind, break down your current SBF position and relocate to Bandit 1. We're going to set you up in a dominant terrain feature, and you're going to provide SBF for this assault. Over.
Vi lurer på om det kommer ting herifra. Hvis det
Start breaking that down now and moving toward Harjula, Bandit 1.
Han York, eller hvem det var, han sa hvem er det som driver og skyter der borte? Er det våres, eller er det de?
Litt av begge.
Litt av begge, ja.
Så, faen skjer det her? Har flyet mitt tatt og destroyet dem?
Ja, de har skottet det ned.
Ja, se der. Ja, nice.
Tenker vi skal få la dem lov til å fly litt da, eller hva tenker du? Så får de skyte litt, så jeg vet ikke om de får gjøre cass, eller?
6-2.
Ja, de gjør cast. Jeg prøver å følge med på castnettet her, men det er for det meste ISR.
Ja, ok. Ja, men det er greit det, og det er litt trist da. Hadde vi hatt større kart, så, som DCS, så hadde vi kanskje kunnet gjort litt mer for de her gubbsene.
Du var liksom på venstresiden min, så jeg klarte ikke å høre hva du sa.
Ja, nei, det er litt trist at kartene er så små, for hadde det vært DCS eller noe sånt, så kunne vi gjort mer kule ting.
Ja.
De må jo begynne å bevege seg snart. Jeg tror jeg satt opp for mye sånne lurerigreier. Det er jo en bunker, jeg tror det er det de er fiksert på nå. Eller har en skytterstilling. Jeg laget noen trær og litt sånt.
Det her er jo, hvis du skal komme deg opp til Havistå
1-7, good copy.
tidsnok, så må du jo gunne på.
Ja.
2-6, go ahead, send your traffic.
Vi klarte det sist gang da, men det er liksom bare måten de ville løse oppdraget på som gjør at det tar så lang tid. Så i stedet for å gå i rett linje fra LC og til Are, så ville de heller ned hit og så gå opp.
Ja.
6-2, I've got eyes on a singular enemy infantry just to the southeast of KT4. I'm assuming that he has a fire team or a squad that he belongs to that's occupying KT4 time now. Currently, we're just observing, waiting for that push on this bunker line. Over.
De venter på 4.
Ja.
Det er derfor det tar så lang tid.
Jeg tror de er stuck på, de driver og ser på det jukse, det er bunkerne jeg har satt ut, som det ikke er noe folk i. Hørte de ga spottrøp på det også nå. Sa at det var folk der.
Hvor er han i sør?
KT4, sa han.
KT4? Ja, det er jo dritlangt det, ja.
Ja, det er jo ingen der.
Ja.
Hæ?
Da har jeg sett av sniperen som ligger i vetten.
Og ligger de og skyter på han?
Nei, jeg hører Chaos hva det er. For å få det til å
Nice. Vi ser hva de gjør. Jeg flytter på litt på han.
Det var ikke kjangs å se han da.
Nei. Det ligger ganske godt der. Men jeg brukte ikke folk med gilly på grunn av å få dem til å bli spottet, liksom.
Har de hatt noen red tags, vet du?
Nei, ingen. Sånn her må jo ikke noe å gjøre.
Ja.
Det er liksom det at de skulle ha fått til en resupply, men de bruker jo så lang tid på det her, liksom, så... Med noen morter da, noen røyk. Hva har de skjøt på?
Jeg hørte en stort smell, holdt jeg på å si.
Ja, det gjorde jeg også.
Men hva faen det var, det vet jeg ikke. Det er ikke sniperen.
Nei.
Ja, det var en... Nei, det er en ZSU.
Ja, men den har allerede vært ødelagt.
Som er rangen der. 2 kilometer.
612 has been briefed, just waiting on a signal that they're briefed and ready to move.
Launch position.
Ja, den stingerjævel.
Ja.
De har droppet bombe på han. Det er derfor du får launch position. Se om jeg klarer å lokke han.
Jeg tror han skjøt selv.
IDF, expedite movement to next objective. We have Willie P falling behind us.
Yep. 6-2,
Ja, han har skottet selv, ja. Han er helt tom. Har du sett? Kult. Hva skjer? Der slapp jeg bombe på det, ja.
Der slapp jeg bombe på det.
Ja, det er dritbra. Det er så bra.
2-1, can I get you to strike right a little bit more so we can get in on your left side?
Copy, we are striking right.
Tror du kan skyte fra...
Skyte fra hva?
Fra skyttegrava.
Ja, det kan du gjøre.
Hva det her er? Den her røde...
Røde hva?
Two troops in contact. 6-1, this is 2, blocking position set. Contact is coming from the bunker line proper.
We are making entrance in the buildings time now.
Har du en civil kis i skyttergrava?
Ja. Heldigvis dekker jo skyttergrava det da.
Ja.
De må liksom treffe rett opp i skåla hvis de skal klare å drepe folk der.
Six one.
1-6.
Toipola is clear. We have a pretty dominant position over here as well on the trenches.
Perfect. Do you think you'll be able to provide effective assault by fire? So 2 can just strike directly out there from their current position?
It's about 400 meters, but I think we can do it.
Alright, copy. That'll be the initial game plan. We'll have 2 strike first, and then you'll be second in the bound.
Six four, urgent, over.
4 send.
6-4, we are starting to get IDF bracketing our position at Harjula. Do you have a secondary for us? Over.
I do not, but flex at your discretion. I'm seeing some elevated terrain to your east if you think you can make it there.
Acknowledge that may be a bit too far away from the rest of the platoon. We may close in the gap between you and me. Over.
Copy. Just let me know where you're moving. I'm going to leave it up to your discretion.
Contact from northeast distance, approximately 300 meters, maybe a fire team size element.
Copy. Myself and 2 are moving out to the bridge network at this time.
Yeah, copy. Also with fire teams.
Jeg tror det er helt vilt der.
Jeg vet ikke hva jeg tok da.
Nei, jeg vet ikke heller.
Jeg ser jo litt blå her.
Jeg vet ikke om det er noen som må bli ordnet her. Du teleporter deg han Sander og Holmes til han Ham, så han Ham kan fly dem inn.
Holmes til Ham.
Ja, han Sander og...
We are taking contact from the northern shed, should be left on your perspective
Ja,
of
jeg
the
tror
French
den
line.
begge er disconnected. Så.
Oh, ja. Igjen?
Acknowledge, we'll try and identify.
Ja, de
Ja. Bare frakt dem opp til han Ham, så han får fløge dem inn og få han i jobb og...
Ja. Greit.
616 requesting sit rep.
6-1, sit rep is as follows. We have cleared the contact via north-northeast. Just seems to be a single shooter fucking with us at this point, continuing to provide smoke coverage for 2 as they continue their advance.
Copy all.
One for message. Send traffic for. 1-4, I detached my MOS team. They should be showing up just south of you now to provide support down that ASR you're looking up. Four is lifting fire on objective.
Hello. Prep your hand grenade.
Suppress it.
Passing behind you.
We got a
Fox is down. Fox is down.
6-4, message over.
4 goods in.
6-4, and now that 2 is stuck in, 4 is breaking down and moving northbound toward Bandit 1, over.
Hold here with Zeno. Keep moving.
Shed to your northeast. We're probably gonna take some
Got one here on the end.
Blake 7's here with you.
Right side.
Still up?
It worked.
Davis, you're still up?
I'm still up.
Alright, we're moving then. Let's go, come on.
Contact down.
Shit, we're gonna continue to press that.
Both right. Going right. One down. Come on me. Come on me.
I don't have time.
Six two.
2, send it.
6-2, we just took, I don't know what it was, could have been artillery, could have been mortars, just close off our northeast side of this trench.
Contact left side of the trench, further down.
I'm good.
Yeah, Affirm, I'm tracking. It's enemy indirect. It's coming up from the northeast. I've got air looking for it.
Don't move out across that. Bravo's gonna move around.
Not doing good.
I cleared it.
Walker, you help Zeno. You help Solo here.
Here.
What are you doing? Test. Do your leg.
Alright, copy.
You guys wanna
Frag out. I'll send a second frag. And that one goes Bravo.
Xela, can we pop a smoke, like blue or green smoke to identify as friendlies? I see them northwest.
Watch long.
Friendlies, northwest.
Left clear.
Yeah, they're kinda looking at us.
Dæven, det har vært en heftig trenchfight det der, altså.
Ja. Du har fått tid seg litt.
Ja. Har du sendt dem til han Ham, eller by the way? Ja, nice.
Ja.
Nice.
Han Holmes var ikke, han sto bare og spann i ingenting.
Ok. Dæven, det var så vidt han drev og traff gjerdet, han Djakovic. Hvis vi skal bruke den flyplassen neste gang, så må vi utvide det der, editable-zona. Jeg glemte å gjøre det. Tror ikke jeg tok med gjerdet, jeg tror jeg bare tok
6-2,
trær.
trench line is clear. Prep for ace reports.
Six, this is Godfather.
Godfather, send it for 6.
Yep. If you guys, when you guys take the next town, and if you guys feel that you, like, if you're reaching like 3-hour mark or something like that, we can just end exit there at the town, or we can proceed to the next town. It's up to you guys.
Godfather 6.
5-1
My intent is to fucking cinder over.
1-5
Okay,
Senate.
let's do it.
5, we are green 1 times yellow, black on all smoke hands, and 40 mic mic.
Copy. Green times 1 times yellow and black on all smoke and 40 mic mic.
Har ryddet opp infanteriet etter hvert der. Og stillingen deres. Jeg tar og editable object, så tar jeg bare 250 meter, og så sletter jeg de gamle trenchene. For det er en sånn der han gjemt limit, vet du, i det trench-greiene på Ace, at du kan bare grave så mange, og så får du ikke grave mer.
Ok. Ja, for det bruker jeg å gjøre av og til.
Ja, og så får du mer performance ut av det, for det er jo objects, det blir jo flere hundre etter hvert, vet du.
Ja.
Men jeg tror greit.
Du tar add.
Ja, høyreklikk, editable objects, add 250 meter, og da adder han alt som er gjemt da, innenfor 250 meter. Og så må du selekte de, og så må du trykke delete.
Ja.
5-2, ace report as follows. We are yellow. About 5 times yellow casualties, but we're being treated by Atlas time now, and we are black on hand smokes and rifle smokes.
De har gjort en bra jobb da, egentlig.
Resupply is going to be Lynn, LZ Bobby off tier west.
Copy. Are we going to get resupply moved up to us, or are we moving back to LZ Bobby to resupply?
Can you confirm you have northern security? I'll make Buffalo do. Make it tricky.
Copy. I just got the news from 5. We're going to be heading back to LZ Bobby anyways to reconsolidate with the rest of the platoon.
From Holmes er tilbake nå. Bare si at han setter han på Farp Alpha, så får han hemflyge han ut.
Alpha, sier du?
Ja, han Holmes bare setter han på Farp Alpha, så kommer han Ham kommer jo tilbake da. Så blir jo han å fly han ut igjen. Ja.
6-4 message over.
4 send.
6-4 continuing occupying north of Topela, providing security northbound. We're getting sporadic contacts walking out of the town of Arma break. Additionally, we have observed 1 time landed MI-8, the transport one, at 0820 marked on blue for tracker, over.
I'm copy on the contacts coming out of the village entry. Can you say again location of that enemy helicopter, over?
6-4, grid follow 069143, over.
Sander.
416.
Sander mister connection igjen. Nei. Jeg synes jævlig synd i den, for å være helt ærlig.
Ja.
Det er triste greier.
Ja, nei, det der er...
Du får bare teleportere han ut neste gang.
Ja.
Hvis han kommer inn igjen.
Holmes er jo fortsatt AFK, han står og snurrer i...
Ah, ok. Jeg begynner å lure på om han gjør det bare for å få credit eller noe sånt nå.
Det kan jeg.
Ja.
Jeg tviler på det.
Ja, jeg tviler også.
Alcon, this is 5 on platoon. I'm moving resupply to the 2-story little red brick mansion building.
Jeg må hente noen medisingreier. Jeg er tilbake om 2 minutter.
Ja.
Godfather, this is Bandit 6, message 50.
Bandit 6, Godfather, traffic.
Godfather, just confirming, enemy SHORAD location just to the east of Harula has been confirmed destroyed by air. We've cleared out the structure of all Op 4 and are moving on to assault next town. In addition, we have acquired 1 by Op 4 officer. We are moving him for exfil to Southern Air Base, and we have retained map and radio as sensitive items for decryption and stuff. Over.
Godfather, copy all. Continue on intent of.
Wilco, out.
Alcon, resupply marked on C-tab 0824. 0824.
One 6 interrogative.
Yes, in traffic 6.
1, from your current position, do you feel that you will be able to assault north into Ara, or do you feel you'll need to relocate closer to KT2? Over.
I believe we can get in on this side. However, one of my rearmed fire team members just went down. We're currently at 1 red tag, looks like.
Sånn. Hva skjer?
Copy. I'll get on the horn with 7 if he's not already tracking. Get some medics flexed out to you. Instead of pulling you back to the KT, we'll have you assault from your current position. I'll have 2 wrap around.
Copy. Additional to my last, he appears to be conscious, but carryable somehow.
So you're just saying he's lazy and doesn't want to walk.
Exactly.
Tracking. We'll send a commissar instead of a medic. Over.
6-1, message over.
4, was that you?
Oh, sorry. 6. Did I say 1? 6-4, message.
4, go ahead and send it.
4 is identified a command vehicle within RA military break. Are we able to engage with Moz, or are there civilian considerations? Over.
Enemy vehicle can be engaged with Moz. Civilian considerations are prohibition on reduction of structures. Over.
Acknowledge command vehicles within the vicinity of structures. There's a possibility of collateral. Over.
Copy. We're going to err on the side of caution then, and not do that. Over.
4.
Se der. Er det noe kult som har skjedd? Er det noe kult som har skjedd?
6-5 on 5-0 long range. Did you copy my last traffic?
5-6 did copy that you were escorting EPWs back to the FARP. Did not copy after that. Over.
Alright, 6-1.
Yeah, I'll just
Let
we're
me know
gonna drop
we're
them off,
ready to
prep
commence
for
assault.
debrief, and then I'll reinsert the AO.
5 copy. 1 copy. Stand by. Just working through resupply efforts. 2 and then we'll be action on this.
Six 4 message over.
4, send it.
6-4, we're still having sporadic contacts come out of the town of Otray. We're up to 10 now. As well, the command vehicle started engaging my guys, and we had to engage and destroy that vehicle. There's no collateral damage, over.
Copy. If there's no collateral damage, I literally don't care. Just keep up the good work and keep fighting the good fight.
Seven for medical requests when you can, over.
4-7 send.
7 for requesting medical assistance on Bandit 4 position, grid 059er 134. Have a one-time fracture, yellow, break, security, yellow, over.
4-7 grid 059er TAC 134. Bandit 4, 1 times yellow, broken limb, security yellow. How copy?
Good readback call.
Oj, däven, det där går hos mig.
All Condus Net is 5 on platoon. How we doing on resupply? You guys good? Or you need more?
Jo. Det lägger lite här också. Men det är säkert bara för att han flög över alla folkarna.
2-5 status.
5-2, we are just on the tail end of resupplying, and then we are going to be en route to KT2.
Ja,
Copy
den
that.
där
4-5.
oppletsar.
Ska se.
Den där opplets strödd runt omkring.
Ja.
4-5 on platoon. You good on resupply?
Jag har suttit den här lilla firetimmen.
Six 5 on platoon. Landing on deck 10 seconds, pushing to force position.
Copy.
Six 1, we have IDF southeast of our position in the field.
Copy. It's splashing all around us. We're just continuing on objective.
Net call, this is 2. We are en route to KT2. Time now.
One 6, if you want to go ahead and begin your ingress into the town now, and just be aware that 2 will be moving perpendicular to your direction of travel, so watch your fires.
Oh, you never asked.
1, 2.
Send traffic 2.
It's gonna take us a hot second to get to KT2, so don't be surprised if the north part of town hasn't been cleared by the time you get there.
Yep. Yeah, 1 copies on.
6-4, troops in contact, but fire team side is southwest RA.
Copy.
4-2.
Hva
Four, this is
slags kar syntetisk? Oh, ja.
4-2, that contact southwest of RA, is that on KT2?
Ja,
I'm seeing a lot of
jeg tror det var en
explosions.
riktig, holdt på å si.
It should be approximately 100 meters.
Nei, jeg bare gjør det for faen til ikke drive og skyte så mye granater og sånt.
We did have contact come from that direction earlier in the day, so keep that in mind. Over.
Alright, we are just southwest of KT2 time now. If you guys have anyone looking at it, might want to shift your fire to the right. We're going to be pushing through right now.
Tracking, we'll start shifting fire.
Four, 6 message.
Go 4.
4, I'm tracking that you've got friendly forces moving on both sides of your position at this point. At your discretion, break down that support by fire position and collapse down to an observation and blocking position along the MSR facing, or correction, ASR facing northeast inside the town. Over.
Acknowledge, we will break down once Bandit 1 enters the town proper. We will occupy the position that Bandit 1 is on now, looking northeast as per op order.
Copy all.
Skal vi se her.
Got barbed wire black.
That's close.
6-4, shifting over position, moving east side.
4-6 acknowledges.
Bottom floor clear.
Alright, I can get.
Bravo, on me.
Should be down. Be down.
No, he's still alive.
Go for 2-1.
2, it seems there's a camo net infested with a contact in between us. We are going to displace east just to deconflict and make sure you don't shoot us again.
I caught that grenade for you.
Alright, I think there's a dude in this house right in front of you.
Back, maybe.
Bravo.
10 fucks in that.
Copy 1, was that my alpha team hit?
I don't know who that
There, yeah, that bunker that you're kind of seeing west, making contact from there as well. I don't think my guys had the line of sight to actually engage you.
I was looking right at him.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well that's
Frag out. Frag in.
Don't blame it on your fire team. Don't blame it on your fire team, squad lead.
Alright, get in there.
Hopping it. On you guys go.
We are going to deal with that right now, because you're already in shitty amounts of pain.
I'm gonna hold.
Hey. What can I help you with, sir?
Hey, he's asking me just in case to load up another medical, and another ammo crate.
Yep, I'll fix that for you immediately.
What, Saren? What am I doing here?
I saw you were doing some AI stuff, so I just jumped over. You need me to fix your bird or anything, or?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, thank you.
1 for 6.
6, be advised, Bandit 1 land is clear.
One opened.
Copy, good work. Go ahead and just push all the way up to the LDA or whatever defensible positions you see before the LDA and set up security.
Enemies northeast of us, watch out, stay away from the windows.
Could be one enemy, yep, dead in this room.
They're pulling out some of these buildings in the center.
Let's hold here for now.
One more.
Do you want to do the spot?
There you go.
Going in.
Turner.
Friendlies,
Opening over
friendlies.
here. Somebody
There'll be
Det har vært noe heftige Sivo-greier her.
Stakkars 4, det var ingenting sett på vidt åpent jorde. Jeg
4?
trenger BTR eller noe sånt mot dem.
Du kan sende inn en gas. Men du må spåne han. Ja, sånn
Ja, spåne han dritlangt, ja.
motorkjøretøy. Ja. Ja, du kan spåne han på en av de der grusveiene.
Nordover, eller?
Ja, det er ROS Maple eller noe sånt. Så kjører han nedover der, og så kommer han ned på jordet. Så slipper vi det at han blir skottet av de jævla flyene hele tiden.
Ja.
Jeg ser de har drevet og bomba ganske mye rart der.
Ja, de tok ut morteren. Jeg vet ikke om du følte med på den.
Nei, jeg har vært i min egen verden.
Ja, de droppet 3 GBU-er på han. Jeg sa han døde ikke, men han var død på min skjerm.
Ja, han var død på min skjerm også, tror jeg.
Så jeg vet ikke hva det kunne ha vært.
Jeg tror de traff, han satt jo i en sånn sandbag-greie da. Så hvis han sitter lavt, så er det ikke sikkert at han tar shrapnel.
Har de ikke en gas med... Vi er sikker på at jeg ikke bare kan dra inn en BTR 60. Har de ikke AT?
Jo, de har vel det. Du kan dra inn en BTR 60, ja. Men det er jo tyngre ting da.
Jeg tror ikke BTR-er vil ha nådd opp hit nå.
Ja, kanskje.
Vi er jo rask.
Ja. Fytt ut en BTR.
Vi ser, hvor var Maple hen? Der var Maple.
Two, 6, are we safe to assume that all the structures on your lane have been cleared?
6, 2, all the structures in our lane are cleared and then some.
Copy. 1 and 2, go ahead, rotate any casualties you have. Emphasis on any casualties you have. Back to the CCP. I want everybody patched up before we step off here. And give me a morale check for all of your dudes and see if they're good for like another hour of this op, because we got a bit of a foot movement ahead of us.
5, 2.
2, this is 5, platoon.
5, 2, ace report.
Send it.
5, 2, ace report is as follows. We are green on ammo. We've got 3 times yellow being traded by 7 time now, and we are black on 40 Mike explosive out.
5 copies all.
Ja, han var rask å bombe.
Ja, jeg var på Jeg følger med på castnettet, så han var på meg og bomba meg i løpet av 30 sekunder, så det var veldig bra.
Ja.
Jævlig kjipt for infanteriet som sitter her og gjør ingenting.
Ja, de har jo gjort mye da, egentlig, så de må jo begynne med å bevege seg igjen snart da. Tar litt tid å reorganisere, men egentlig så det er det bare å forlate de skadde hos Atlas, og så får de bare catch up senere.
Jeg sletter litt i skauen her.
Ja.
Hva vi ligger på i server FPS?
121.
Jeg har ikke den. 121,
det er ganske bra. Trenger ikke å bekymre oss for vi er nede i 50, men vi har ikke vært under 100 i dag, så... Eller jeg har i alle fall ikke sett den under 100.
What?
Hæ?
Jeg sa det på castnettet, og det var ikke til å forstå.
Nei. Opp på dass igjen. Jeg må springe 2 minutter.
Ja.
Con 5 on platoon. We got resupply back at 4's position, just south of LZ Tabasco.
1 and 2, this is 6. If you guys need resupply, go ahead and deviate through LZ Tabasco or over to Bandit 4's position. Platoon is stepping off for movement to grid 067141 to that set of buildings. From that banded 4 SPF mark, we will initiate a south to north assault of the next objective.
Uh, 6-1, we're just gonna grab some soft packs and then we'll be ready to roll.
Copy.
Sånn. Hva skjer?
Tilbake.
Yes, hva skjer?
Nei, ingenting. Jeg prøver bare å finne ut hva ting gjør. Hvordan ting er. For det har stått stille nå ganske lenge.
Ja.
Jeg har akkurat gitt Lightning noe å gjøre. Det var skutt med et fly.
As soon as you guys are ready to move,
Og det var skutt
Bandit 4 is
med
already stepping off and will be the tip of the spear here. Just move into trail.
Nice.
6-2, just give us about 2 mics and we'll be good to go.
Hører man Grissel trenger noe hjelp her, BRB.
2-6 copies.
Hey, Grissel.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm alright. Just tell me when you're ready and I'll just teleport you to Ham and he'll bring you in.
Outstanding.
Yes.
All right, man. I'm ready.
Yep, I'm teleporting you now to Ham.
One, that contact is all yours. Not assault.
10-4.
1, 2.
Atlas, time to get up there.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Six four message.
4, send it.
6-4. 4 is holding short of that crossing to our B4 marker. As said before, we're going to hold here and wait for a platoon to consolidate.
Copy. That's good for right now. I might need to reorient you northwest depending on how this contact goes. The rifle squad seem to be having a hard time of it.
Acknowledge. The enemy there shouldn't be receiving any reinforcements. That is the boundary to the minefield. Six. This is 2.
2, send.
6-2 contact to the left side of KT5 from your perspective has been dealt with. Looks like 1 time's dead before the road. Can't count any pass, but we're not being fired at yet.
Copy. Go ahead and just continue your clearance until you're parallel with 4's position and then hold there. We're going to have you guys in 4 maintain eastern security until 1 is back on the move.
2 copies, out. Five, 2.
2-5, send it.
5-2, ace report.
Send it.
5-2, ace report is as follows. We are green, 3 times yellow, 1 time has 2 broken legs. Green, over.
Copy, confirm you have Alice on your position, or you need Alice.
Hva skjer?
5-2, confirm we're going to need Atlas.
Var du med
haven't
å stoppe
seen
dem I skauen
what
der?
his
Ja.
injuries are, but the one with the 2 broken legs, well, he has 2 broken legs.
Ja,
Jeg fatter ikke at du overlevde så lenge.
jeg krøp av gårde, vet du, og fant meg nye stillinger.
Ja. Jeg prøvde først å engage 4 og få dem til å stoppe, sånn at de ikke bare gikk forbi.
Ja.
Men Ian ville ikke, og så kunne jeg liksom ikke engage 4 lenger. Så jeg begynte å supporte deg I stedet. Og du ser, Medic han holder på nå
Six told me to
for
get online
livet som
with
innsats.
4 looking northeast.
Ja, jeg traff jo ingen. Jeg bare spraya i lufta. Men det kan hende at jeg har truffet folk uten å ha sett det, da. Eller skjøt du noen?
Pretty much hold there for
Jeg
hours.
skjøt med 40
Grenade.
millimeter.
Alright, looks like Alice is heading towards us anyways, so...
Og jeg tror jeg traff 3 stykker bak den stokken.
Å, faen.
Jeg hadde perfect range.
Ja, jeg lurer på om vi har en time igjen, skjønner du, på det her.
En time?
Ja, det er jo... Jeg tror ikke de klarer å rydde byen her fort.
1-5, copy all.
Ja, ja, sånn ja. Sånn
Ja.
en time. Ja, de klarer det hvis de får opp manøverskålene sine, vil jeg tippe. Jeg vil
Ja.
tippe de kan klare det på et kvarter.
Ja, ja, de har jo folk, det er jo bare at de sitter og venter hele tiden.
Hva er en Grizzle vil for noe? Er han sus?
Nei, han er jo Bandit 1. Jeg tror han er på prøve å finne veien dit. Vi må jo kanskje spørre om han trenger hjelp.
Ja.
Skal vi se.
Six, two, we are parallel with
fixed
4
that.
facing northeast
Nice.
time now. Eyes on a 2-story building toward east, and I think I can say our entry point into the town. Correct me if I'm not, but I think my 1x rifleman that's being treated is with you right now.
Hey, firm. I'm with him. We're heading back up to your pause time now. Believe 1 is still immobile due to casualties, so let's just hold security in our current position, and then we'll begin executing this attack as soon as we get both rifle squads back up.
Copy.
Jeg vet ikke om de trenger hjelp, de medicene.
Nei da, vi trenger ikke å gjøre noe med medica.
A few more minutes here for Atlas treatment, then we get to move.
Copy, it's all good. The pause here is giving us an opportunity to soften up these objectives with CAS, so it's a blessing in disguise.
Start et helikopter, ser om de tar han.
I think we got a helicopter over there. If you could swat that thing, it'd be appreciated.
Ja, det har jo medisinemblem på seg. Hva er det du gjør?
Four and 5, quit missing!
Fox.
Ser de ikke røde korset på siden, liksom? Ja, ja.
6-5, can confirm. Russian 1 is down. Russian 1 is down.
5-6, appreciate the heads up.
Jeg vet ikke hvor mange... han døde, han til Thea. Er han det?
Døde han?
Jeg tror han døde, ja.
Ja. Nei, du må teleporte han til Farpen, da.
Er han ikke på
Nei, han er på airfielden.
Ja, har du sett? Ja, jeg ordner det.
Ja, ok. Så det ble de skutt ned. En F-35.
Fikk jeg?
Ja, jeg kan putte ned en når jeg er allerede på flyplassen. Sånn.
This is Turner taking command of Blander 1.
Copy, Turner. I was about to reach out to you for it. Is your squad good-ish to move at this point? Over.
This is 1 yet. We're good to move time now. Where do you need us?
Just go ahead and get up on line with 2. We're going to have everybody push, where we're going to initiate this assault. 1, advise when you're on line with 2. 4, if you want to start flexing out to your SPF position, feel free to do so.
Han er i livet ennå.
Hvem er i livet?
Han DJ, hvis de gjør en...
Cæsar, han er død før han rekker fram.
6-2.
2, send it.
6-2. Green and good to go.
Copy. As soon as you are, or as soon as 1 is roughly online with you, go ahead and begin moving to the first part of this village, proximal to that block.
Dritfett.
Det der var tøft. Jeg tenker vi bare ikke spåner ut noe nå, og så lar vi dem bare gå igjen i byen, liksom, da. Sånn at de får jobba seg gjennom byen. For det begynner å bli ganske langt ut i tida nå. Vi er to timer inn. 2,5 timer.
Jeg kan selvfølgelig sette over hvis du må gi det, men...
Neida, jeg driver jo... Jeg tar jo det medisiner, vet du, så jeg må jo ta dem slavisk, så... Nå begynner jeg å bli ganske groggy, og... Men jeg skal nå være her og sånt, det er ikke noe problem det. Men jeg trenger bare litt hjelp, liksom.
Ja, nei, hva enn du vil.
Ja, vi fortsetter bare sånn som vi holder på. Det har vært litt artig da, og det var synd at det er ikke så mange som liker det, at det varer i 3-4 timer, vet du.
Jeg tror 4 har fått den korte stokken.
Ja. De har det. De har jo gjort litt av hvert de også da, men ja, de får det short end. Jeg skal se om jeg klarer å engage dem nå.
Troops in contact.
6-5, troops in contact. Contact report updated. Contact north. 2 200 to 400 meters of forward SBF position.
Copy. Rifle squads are beginning their movement. If you guys want to soften up those contacts for us, they should be there in another minute or two.
Oi.
Pew gjorde for mye damage her.
Nei, det var ikke jeg som gjorde det. Jeg hoppet ut av han, og da kastet han en granat til han Philips.
Vi tok Philips og nærmere.
Nei, fuck ass. Ja, men jeg skjøt ikke den granaten.
Philips er oppe allerede.
Fette nice. Jeg var litt redd at jeg hadde drept noen der.
Time now. We're going to keep this north-south MSR on our right side, so we're going to stay out of your lane of fire.
4 acknowledged, we're trying to keep fire on the east side of the road.
2 copies.
Oi, og du Djakovic krasja. I gjerdet. Ja, det skjer det også, men ja. Ordner et nytt fly til dem.
Ineffective in our position. We're going to go ahead and begin movement.
Alright, if you guys want to pull it in behind us, we're going to move across this road toward north, and we're going to start moving towards our blocking.
Hva skjer?
Nei, jeg ser det er en sniper i det 2-etasje.
Åja.
Jeg skulle se om jeg klarte å få øye på dere. Og så gikk det 5 sekunder, så sier han Suro på castnettet. Nei, her er Suro som kontrollerer Max.
Are you guys going to get on the east side of the road?
I'm still catching up here, but we would be clearing the buildings towards us.
Okay, cool. We're taking contact right now. If your guys aren't up there yet, we could
Heldigvis er det ingen sivile her allerede.
Ja, det er veldig lite sykehus i bakgrunnen.
Acknowledge, we're mostly engaged on the east side of the whole town. We'll full fire east.
Copy. Okay, Alpha. I want you guys.
Pushing left.
Tier 1. Two, one. Go for two. Okay, just making sure you're still up. We're hearing a lot of shooting.
Yeah, sorry. I guess this is a good time for Nick call that eyes on an enemy. Looks like a field hospital in this compound that we're assaulting. We're gonna push through, see if there's any prisoners still.
Darren, do you hear?
Ja. Ja.
Ser du den der MG-en som sitter igjen i svarthuset med perfekt posisjon?
Svarthuset.
Ja. Nord for alle.
Ja, den, ja.
Han har perfekt posisjon nå. Kan jeg åpne ild, eller?
Ja, bare peis på.
Northwest of the Bandit 2 blocking position.
Copy. One, go ahead and get your squad. Assume the bandits blocking position there and engage that contact to your northwest. Looks like Bandit 2 has already displaced your guys' east cleared structures.
Copy that 6. Be advised, man, taking what appears to be a fire from the northeast here.
Rart at du overlevde det der, egentlig.
Ja,
Men det...
han traff på andre siden av huset.
Ja.
Så jeg bare håper jeg ikke skjøt MBT igjen og dobbelt-CT. Nei, ok. Jeg tror jeg skjøt noe, jeg traff noen med den her.
Ja,
Tungskytse.
så du stresset dem ut i alle fall veldig mye. Det var... De har fått ganske mye. Det har jo vært... Når de har vært i kontakt, så har det vært ganske heftig kontakt, tror jeg. Men...
Ja, jeg tror vi teller han som død.
Han treffer jo på utsida av bunkeren, vet du. Men det er jo det, de her sandbagsene, de tåler jo Gud og hvermann, så... Arma tar jo ikke forskjellen på om det er en murvegg eller om det er sand, liksom.
Ja.
Med mindre det ikke er et hus. Hva skjer?
Nei, Chaos gjør for etter Dread.
Oi, vi må ordne fly til Djakovic.
Åja. Han har ikke penger, altså.
Nei. Jeg sletter det gamle.
Message over. 6-4, cleared enemy trench line and force current as well as a entrenched position to the east of it about 50 meters break. We are continuing this movement northbound, grouping on Bandit 2's current.
Eaton crew. And be right back.
Yep.
Ok, tilbake.
Nice. Hva sa for noe?
Nei, han var egentlig jævlig trøtt og lei. Han sa det var egentlig like greit at han ikke hadde fly.
Ja, nei, det har gått litt over. Vi er en halvtime over tida, liksom.
Jeg tar og bringer inn den der ytterste karen, sånn at du kan eliminere
Ja, like greit.
Vesker. Hva? Jeg tror jeg er scroll-wheelen, så jeg fikk ikke mitt.
6-1, we got a lull here. We're gonna go ahead and begin movement.
Copy.
6-2, we are good to move now.
(6-4) message. 6-4, hi. We are at our SPF position, but it is not good. I may conduct a movement further northeast to provide support to Bandit 2 who's crossing out.
Copy. Position is no go. Feel free to flex at your discretion. It was just 10 minutes from map.
Bravo. Bravo, you guys are going to be going to this townhouse. Back inside. Come on, Matt.
David, you will be around to the barn.
You open it, I'll throw in a KTDP.
Yep, ready?
You good, Blake?
Yeah, move it up.
I got bottom.
Barn clear.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna swing this open. There could be contact right outside. Alright, take position. Home, get set up right there.
4 or 5.
Det er litt vanskelig å få AI-en til å liksom gå og angripe de her gruppene.
Ja. Jeg tror det har litt med den der disabled path.
Jo, men jeg tenker de gruppene spawner nå.
Ja.
Ja, disable path har... Hvis du tar og disable targeting, da fjerner du muligheten for at de skal targete, liksom. Men path, da står de bare i ro, liksom.
Jeg sier jo inn de 4 siste her stått og spe.
Ja. De presser noe seg på nå. Jeg skal spawne inn en gas og kjøre ned veien her, så de får noe skyte på i der weaponsquaden.
Godfather 5150.
Go ahead, this is Godfather.
If it makes sense with what you got set up, 4's displacing, would appreciate them holding a blocking position.
Yep. You guys just clear that town, and once it's cleared and you guys are satisfied, we'll just call index and do AR.
Copy that. Just trying to get forward in a position and maybe react to some QRF here or something.
Yeah, I'm trying, but the AI is pretty hard. They don't wanna follow the roads or anything I give them order about.
Copy that. But yeah, if you can keep trying before you clear this out, give forward a little. You see their position. Give them a little fight. I would appreciate it.
Yep. Herregud, det er vanskelig å få det her AI-en.
Skal jeg kjøre, eller?
Jeg tror vi må kjøre en hver
Something
selv.
a little bit from that from the north to south from the MSR. Should
Ja,
suffice.
jeg kan kjøre han, jeg.
Ja, vent litt. Ok, sånn. Da kjører vi.
Ja.
I know you like those weapons, boys, so I'm just trying to look out for them.
Six two, reach the LOA.
Får du ikke til å kjøre?
1-7 send.
Be advised, have 1 times obstruction, 1 times red tag. He's on con. Gonna need Atlas.
Hey, firm. We'll send one team on the way.
Godfather, this is Bandit 6.
Go ahead, this is Godfather.
Godfather, at this point we have completed all mission objectives to my satisfaction. Security is set up to the north and east. As soon as you feel that we have appropriately dealt with this QRF, we're good for index.
Copy. When 4 is done with this contact, just start conducting index.
Copy. Appreciate you making that happen for him, boss.
Yeah, I've been trying, but the AI is just, they're not cooperating whatsoever, so me and Ruddle had to drive everything. Yeah. But it was a long one. It was fun.
Nice. Okay. That all the time.
I think we're good, boss.
Yeah. You guys just call index and AR then, when you guys are set up.
Yellow smokes, yellow 40 white.
Copy that. Can't do much on the resupply, but if you change your socks and hydrate, I think you'll be alright.
Just want to know you care.
I do.
5-2 ace report.
2 said it.
5-2. Ours is not as crazy, but ace report is as follows. We are green, 1 times yellow, green. Our yellow really just needs some stitches, but he's got some large avulsions. 1 times Atlas member would be sufficient.
Oh my god, tell him to get over it.
Never mind. We got index anyways.
I knew the whole time.
Yeah, Red, I'll just take a screenshot of the list as well now, and then we'll make our AR thread, and I'll jump in TeamSpeak.